Well, Kev just went racing in the K-Swift, and the car didn't break.
It didn't break.
He brought it back in one piece,
Yep.
which can mean only one thing. It's time for me to try not to die. So last time we were here, Kev's driver, John Silva, was doing some practice laps, I guess you could call it, on what was sort of a experimental drive shaft setup.
Yes.
Welded together OEM shafts, more or less.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yes. So we converted the front hub so that we could run a Honda CV, outer CV. In doing that, I took a shot at the shortest OEM length that I could find. It was still too long.
Right.
So we didn't have time to get custom axles made. So what we did was we chopped them, welded them together with a splice tube just to get us by, to check the lengths are all right, and
Yes.
we had to get some testing in. So we're done and dusted with those.
Thank God.
Yeah. And Drive Shaft Shop has made us custom length Honda axles that are now hopefully bulletproof. We should expect no problems with them, and that means that we can go out and rip the car as hard as we want.
Smash some curbs.
Wow.
I can rip some tech real hard.
Yes.
Okay. I won't smash curbs, but I'll rip some serious tech.
Absolutely.
And we should also mention we're doing this on the CSCS spec tire. So this is the Pirelli Trofeo R.
Yep.
Which is a good R compound, like semi-slick type tire.
Yes, and from our testing with John, we realized that the offset to clear our new brakes was too much on my old wheels, so we've gone to a 9-inch wide tire, or 9-inch wide wheel with a 36 offset.
Okay.
And it helps the scrub radius, it helps the steering input a ton, and it makes the car a lot more fun to drive.
There's also an antenna on the roof here, Kev. I guess that means there's some new data acquisition happening in
Yeah, so now with our AEM dash, we've got the VDM module, so that's the GPS antenna, and a vehicle dynamic module inside, which measures all the G-forces, left, side to side, front and back. So we can get all that data, we can get lap times as we go, predictive lap times, so it'll help a lot with learning tracks and getting more speed out of the car.
Yeah, and just to see what's happening out there as a driver, it'll be great to have. And we'll be able to take that data that's logged on the AEM dash and overlay it on our videos using AEM data. So when I go out there and rip the hot laps, you're going to see all the data happening. You're going to see how bad I really am. Feels good to be back in the K-Swift PT. It's time for Kev to give me a quick lesson on the AEM so that I know how to set the start-finish line and make sure the data logger's working. So I gotta
turn the master on, turn the ignition on.
Yep.
Dash will power up. That's your splash screen.
Okay.
Okay, so that's your first engine diagnostics page.
Okay.
So if you click the button, it'll toggle to the next screen.
Okay.
I got 4 screens, so
RPM.
that's just some different graphics through there.
I got some more RPM and coolant temps and predicted lap times. I like it.
So now this is going to be where we'll get all our GPS information and our predicted lap times and last lap time and our fastest lap time.
Awesome.
First time out, we just got to set the start finish line. So to do that, we've got a switch here. You'll just flip the switch on for 2 seconds.
Okay.
These 2 warning lights will flash just to let you know that it's started.
Okay.
Switch back off.
Okay.
And you're good to go.
Okay. So we've got all this cool data at our fingertips now. Was it relatively easy to add the VDM in?
Super easy. It came with just an antenna that I velcroed to the roof.
Yep.
The antenna cord that just runs down to the VDM, which is that box in the middle there, which is also just velcroed in place. And it's just plug and play, so it just connects with the 2 connectors.
Okay.
And you're good to go.
Just plugs right into the dash wiring harness.
Yep. You know that the VDM's working because it should have a green light.
Yeah, I see the green light on there.
Yep.
And it's meant to be kind of in the middle of the car.
It needs to be in the middle of the car, front to back and side to side.
Okay.
And in a clear view of everything.
Okay. We should also mention it was super easy for Kev to wire up the AEM dash to the Honda ECU. AEM has a really extensive list of ECUs that this dash already works with that they verified, including the Honda obviously, and all that was required was 4 wires, so CAN low, CAN high, power and ground. Plugged it into the existing harness and he was good to go. So very simple setup. All right, folks, I've got a full tank of gas. Time to see if I can set a lap time here. Gonna scroll through here to the lap time page. See, I've got my predictive setup here. Give me a little coaching. if you can tell, Pete, but I'm
A little
moose sweaty right now.
Yeah.
Perspiration level is at 100, and that's because this car is a fighter. She doesn't go down easy, but you know what? I put up a decent fight myself. We got it down to a 17.6, which is the best she's done. There's another second in it, no doubt in my mind, but I'm just so gassed. I don't think I can do it today, so Kev's just gonna go and rip and have some fun. I should say though that the brakes are fantastic. At no point did I fear for my life going into turn 1. In fact, I was blitzing that braking zone way better than this car's ever done before. So a big thumbs up for Neo Motorsports to sort that all out, because the brakes are working great. By the way, I think they're running a new Hawk DTC 80 pad, which is like their new top dog DTC compound. I think Kev sorts those from Stage 4 Motorsports, and they were working great on the car too. So yeah, all in all, the brakes were fantastic. I could also get on the gas super early, which was always a problem before because we were breaking drive shafts. So those DSS drive shafts just took all that fear away. I could really get on the gas early, which let that OS Geiken diff really work its magic. And man, that diff does work magically well. So I'm now coveting an OS Geiken diff for my Celica. I should also say that the AEM dash was hugely helpful in that predictive lap timing screen. It gave me a lot of information about where I was relative to my previous best lap time. So it was kind of like, it was whipping me if I was going too slow, or it was flashing green at me. It was telling me I was a hero. Either way, it was good information to have, and I'm really stoked to go home, download these data logs, and start playing around with AEM data and overlaying the data on the in-car video to kind of see what I was doing and show you guys how much I suck or how much I don't suck. I don't know. You guys can be the judge of that. I'm sure you'll tell me in the comment section. Anyway, stoked to see all this AEM goodness happening in here. It really did help in terms of seeing what the car was doing on track, and I'm sure it'll help a lot afterwards to do some driver development with data stuff happening. So yeah, lots of win going on there. And if you like this shirt, by the way, you can go to our e-store, What Monster Do stuff. We sell that along with all kinds of hard parts through Turn 14 and our other distributors. So yeah, we're selling hard parts, guys. Go check out the store. Of course, you can get your swag there too. So yeah, go check it out. Thanks for the support, and you may see this bucket again sometime soon.